Hey everybody, Desert Guardian here, and I have got something fun today. Inforce has sent out a pair of the WMLx weapon lights, the rifle-mounted lights, the Gen 2, for me to check out. These are an LED weapon-mounted light. They run 2 hours of run time. They have 800 lumens, and heck, you can read all that right on the box. But let's take a look. So I've got a black one, and I've got a kind of a flat dark earth one here. So let's just pop one out. We'll get the one that's more visible, easier to see against a dark background and a black rifle. Pop that out of there. So here is the Inforce WMLx. Comes in a nice little clamshell box. Got your user manual with your installation and mounting it to the rail, battery replacement. It runs 2 of the 123 batteries, the CR123, which is the same one that runs in the APL, and most of you are probably running in your pocket flashlights. But yeah, talks about breaking it down, strobe system, disabling the strobe, maintenance and cleaning. So a nice little manual, easy size to hang on to. So don't lose that. It tells you all about it. But here she is. This is the Inforce WMLx Gen 2. So it doesn't look a lot like a lot of the lights out there. I mean, it's kind of got a unique shape to it. A lot of guys are running something similar to, my old Surefire here. It's big, it's bulky, it's round, it hangs off the side. But this is designed to go in a totally different place. It's designed to go on top. So let's show you. So this is kind of cool. It's no tools required. So you've got a little thumb screw on the side here that screws in and out. If you loosen it all the way and push on it, it's got a little hinge. So to mount this guy, so I'm going to go ahead and put it on the 300 blackout upper from Brownells that we just got in for the project. And to mount it, you're just going to grab it with your hand, push this with your thumb, and go one side here, push with the thumb, drop it down on, and it is securely in place. So we'll tighten that up, and it's not going anywhere. So it mounts on top of the rail. You can run it on the side, you can run it on the bottom, anywhere where you've got a Picatinny set up. The reason why they run it on top, though, is this real ease of use. So I'm going to reposition myself to show you. So say we've got a good grip on our rifle here. Well, there's your off and on switch right here on the side where your thumb is, and then a momentary switch here. Now, a lot of people say, well, hey, that's going to get in the way. It's going to get in my vision. Well, it actually doesn't. So on this upper, I've got a set of Magpul, the flip-up backup iron sights, and I wish I had enough distance to do this, but they actually sight in about a ½ inch above the highest point on this light. And these guys co-witness with most optics too, most red dot optics on the market, rifle lights. So your line of sight is going right on top of the light, which is great. So it isn't hanging off the bottom. It isn't hanging off the side. It's right on top. It's out of the way of your hand. A lot of people run a light on the bottom, but if you want to run a foregrip extension or even like a thumb rest or finger rest on the front, a light can get in the way. So those guys that are running any sort of rest up here, the light's in the way. But you can come over the top with this light, staying up side, front, whatever, and it's never really in the way when it's running on top. Sorry if I just totally went off screen. But yeah, that's it. That's the WMLx. Kind of an unconventional look to a rifle light. But hey, it's bright, it's light, it's durable, it's manufactured in America by Inforce, awesome company to deal with. Great customer service, great warranty on it. Like I said, manufactured in the USA, nothing to complain about there. Yeah, so, I just did a little video on the APL and the APL-C. That one was a little bit longer because I had 2 lights to talk about. This one's kind of short, just a real quick look at that Inforce WMLx Gen 2. Hey, go check one out. They're not super expensive, but they are super bright, and they're light, and they're tough. So that's a big plus for me. I want something that's going to last. I don't want something that's going to, be unreliable. It's got a tough LED in it. It runs the CR123 battery, so you've got, 2 hours of runtime, and that's 2 hours of constant runtime. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't have my weapon light on all the time for 2 hours. So if you think about it, that's going to last a long time. Ideally, if you're out having a night shoot, or you can't find your flashlight and you got to use your AR, you might be using it for a few minutes. But ideally, we don't want to use this thing. If I have to light somebody up in the middle of the night with it, chances are something bad is happening, and that's not something any of us wish for. But it is great for shooting at night. I actually talked to a guy the other day who's having problems with coyotes getting into his cattle. He goes outside with a rifle and a flashlight. Now, I don't know if any of you have tried to carry a rifle and a flashlight, but if you, let's see, I got my rifle here. Oh, here's my flashlight. Well, geez, that's going to be kind of inconvenient trying to hang on to that guy at the same time. What direction is it pointing? That I don't recommend. Don't go out there with two pieces when one will do just fine. But yeah, check it out. That's the Inforce WMLx Gen 2 from Inforce. I think I said Inforce twice on that. But hey, you know what? I'm an amateur. Who cares? Yeah, it's a great little setup. Don't go out with a flashlight and a gun. Get something that mounts on it. Throw an APL on your pistol. Throw a WML on your rifle. And be ready. Be ready for whatever you need to light up. But yeah, that's it. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns about it, feel free to comment below. And please hit that subscribe button. That's really important. And other than that, yeah, if there's anything you guys want to see, feel free to hit me up on the messaging. I try to get back to people as soon as possible. But that's it. That's the Inforce WMLx and the Flat Dark Earth, and I got a black one over here too. I'm looking forward to getting out to the range and actually putting some rounds through it. Yeah, that's it for now. Desert Guardian, out.